Hello, welcome to my 11 exit no cape Bowser fight tutorial. This is using the cloud item. As you can see, I've got the cloud item up here. This is the most basic way to do the fight. This is my beginner strat, you could say. It's definitely the easiest way I could possibly have thought to do the fight. So first you're having to wait for Bowser to drop his Mecha Koopas. Now, I usually like to jump a little bit earlier than that. Usually once the Mecha Koopas start falling, but you've got plenty of time to do your jump however you like. You jump up into the cloud. You hit Bowser's clown car and let him just pass right through you. You want to stop your cloud right in the middle here. And once he's past you, once he's on the left, then you jump out of the cloud and onto this Mecha Koopa. You want the cloud to move as little as possible, so try to have neutral D-pad for a little while. So immediately you want to throw that Mecha Koopa up as soon as you land on it, and it'll hit Bowser. Wait just a moment, and then you can kick the second Koopa up like that. Now, what that was the fire skip. This is probably going to take you quite a bit of time to practice it. First, there's a vertical line to make Bowser essentially disappear off the screen. And it'll enter the phase where fire starts to drop from the sky. Now, once you kick the cloud off the left side of the screen, the fire phase will disappear entirely and Bowser will come back onto the screen. So you combine those two into one, and that's what I was doing when I kicked the cloud up into the top left corner there. For the second phase, it's pretty easy. You just kick the cloud off the left side of the screen to activate his balls. You land on that Mecha Koopa, throw it up. And on this one, throw it up. It's pretty easy. Fire skip yet again. And now phase 3. Kick the cloud off the left. At this point, you don't need the cloud anymore. He's throwing his last Mecha Koopas out. I said it here in case you mess up, you lose one of the Mecha Koopas to, say, throwing it into his car rather than Bowser, so you can just throw it off the screen again rather than have to wait 8 bounces or however many bounces it takes for Bowser to throw out more Mecha Koopas. One thing to note is that I stopped him up here. The higher you stop him, the better, because if you get the final hit when he's all the way down here, he'll take 2 or 3 seconds to get all the way to the top. And you'll notice as I get the last hit on him, he'll move basically nowhere at all, and he'll drop Peach. I did this hit immediately. If you're just starting out, you could probably just wait for him to bounce down, bounce back up, and throw it at him after that bounce. Once you start feeling comfortable with the fight, you could try throwing the second one immediately like this. And as I said, he's dropping Peach immediately, since he always goes to this position before he drops Peach. So if you get the last hit on him down here, he takes quite a while to go all the way up here and then drop Peach. And now, to recap the entire fight, You're waiting for Bowser to drop his Mecha Koopa. Mecha Koopa's falling, bounce up into the cloud, go straight through him, kick 1, wait, kick 2, top left corner for the fire skip, kick it off to the left for the ball, kick it off left for another ball, and now the Koopas. One thing to note is, you saw I actually didn't hold left while I jumped into this cloud, and that's an important thing to note. So if I were to hold left entirely, this cloud can crush you on the left side of the screen. So what I did was I held right so that I landed in the cloud neutrally, and then went up. And that's the Bowser fight. One other thing to note is that every time I'm kicking the cloud off the left side of the screen, you can assume I'm holding X up and left. So you can see there, I was holding X up and left for a little while before I kicked the cloud off the screen. You just tap B, it'll go off the screen, and you'll land right back in it. I feel like that was also an important thing to note. If you hit B too much, you'll lose the cloud. That's the important part. Don't tap B too hard. You just want to give it a really light tap. So yeah, that's the whole Bowser fight. I hope you enjoy playing 11 Exit No Cape with the cloud, and I hope you check out my intermediate tutorial, which is an advanced version that saves about 10 seconds compared to what was shown in this one.